Alright, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be setting up a ShelterLogic 10x10 garage in a box. I needed more storage out here. You know, of course in the background you can see my 16-foot shed there. But you know, I got a workbench in there and I have my motorcycle in there. And some other tools and stuff like that. I used to have, right behind me where my trailer is, as you can see, I used to have a 12 by 20 ShelterLogic there, and I used to keep firewood in there, and my four-wheeler and my lawnmower. Well, we stopped burning wood. I sold my four-wheeler. All I have now is my lawn tractor. So now I need a spot to keep my lawn tractor. But I don't need a big ShelterLogic. Big one, so I went out and went out to Tractor Supply and got a 10x10. So I'm gonna set that up today, try to, or at least get it started. If you're interested in this, there'll be a link in the description below. 10x10 by 8 ShelterLogic garage in a box. I'll show it to you, but first let me show you my prep work I did. Before, this is where I used to have right at the back of the trailer, all the way to the front of the trailer. It used to be where my other shed was. And I just used felt, landscape felt and sand as a floor. So I went out and got some more fabric, landscape fabric, laid it out here. Got some more play sand, laid it out. It helps with some of the weeds and whatever. I just, didn't want to do stone or anything. This is where I'm going to put the shed here, the 10x10. I'm going to keep my trailer here, and I added a little bit more right here. My idea is, see, there's my plow for my truck. So my idea is, I'm going to put the shed over here. Gonna put my plow right here and pull the trailer right here, so I can have all this out of the way, and then I can mow around it. Don't have to move it to mow around. And then in the winter time, pull the trailer out of the way, put the plow on, and then back the trailer back in here. Lows for the landscaping fabric and the play sand. And then yeah, so let me go show you what I got. Okay, ShelterLogic shed in a box, 10x10 by 8. All right, I'm just gonna use it for my lawn tractor and probably my push mower. As you can see in my shed, I got to do some reorganizing because in my previous video I redid the wall. But I really only have room in here for my motorcycle. I can put my tractor in here, but then I got to move my motorcycle out. So I just need room for the lawn tractor instead of just keeping it outside like I've been doing. See, I've been just keeping it outside and it's getting some wear and tear. Yeah, so let's open this up and see what's inside. Okay, so when you open up your box, of course, you have your you got your instructions. All right, so I'm just going over the pieces here. So this here is that there is the big canvas that goes over, and then I have the two doors here. Okay, and then you got a whole box of parts and stuff. So I'm gonna take these all out, make sure everything's correct. You got a big thing of bolts in, you got your anchors, you got your straps. So I'm just gonna go through here and if you can see, I don't know if you can see it because of the light, but go through and make sure I have everything here. And then I'll let you know. Alright, so I went through the box here, got all the pipes laid out separately. All the pipes are separate. Got all counted everything. The only thing I didn't open up was the bolts and stuff, but I have extra bolts if I don't have enough, but they usually come with extra. So everything's here. looking like. So the next step is to just kind of try to lay out the peak, I guess it looks like. I don't know if you can see. There we go. I guess we'll just lay out the front and the back side. Get those pieces together, and I'll be back. The two outside walls. I have it put together here. Alright, this one over here, laid out. And this is the inside bracket. Alright, form. I have all the bolts in there. It's easy to put together by yourself. I have them all loosely. Just remember, on the outside walls, remember to put the heads of the bolt. The heads are on the bottom. I have sitting on the bottom. That means that'll be where the canvas will go. So these will be on the inside. You want the threads on the inside so you don't rip your canvas when you put it up later. Okay? Now the next step is where you're going to need another person, and that is putting one of these walls together with the inside peak. Okay? I don't know if you can see, but you're going to stand this one section up and put it together. And I'll show you when I get it all put together. I'm going to put that together, and now it's another wall together. So, okay? And I'm going to put all the bolts in loosely again. I don't tighten it up until I get it all up and get the canvas on, and then I do a tight, because you need some movement sometimes. Okay?
Many hours later.
It is quite a few hours later from the last step that I did. My brother came over and we're busy talking and stuff, and when I went back to putting up the ShelterLogic, I forgot to record anything after that. Let me show you it all finished for now. And let me tell you, more than one person, more than two people, you could do it with two people. It's just still a little hard. I suggest having three. And a couple ladders. I only had like one of the painter step stools. It's all put together. And let me show it to you, and let me show you some things that are not the greatest with it. I put a lot of these together over the years. They don't last that long. But I'll tell you a tip at the end. What I usually do. But let me show you. Okay, I have it all up. Of course, I still gotta tighten everything up here a little bit. Gotta let it get in heat. Let it stretch. And then I will tighten up everything. This side's better than the other side. But let me tell you, they're kind of a pain to do with only two people. It's better with three. Okay, got it all down on the ground. There we go. The back side's not too bad. Like I said, this is only going to hold my lawnmower. So this side here is a little bit whatever. Well, let me go inside and show you. And let me show you a couple issues. You know, first, see this? If you go inside, you can see right through it. It's a little wire spot, so, all right. I'm just gonna put some tape over it. I don't really care, you know. This thing wasn't that expensive, so to take it back after I had it all together, it's kind of gonna be kind of a pain. So this is your zipper door, and zipper on both sides, and then you got some grommets here, so you can roll this up. Got some grommets up there, so you can take it, unzip it, roll it up, and then you can just flop those over. All right, there's the other grommets. All right, So, got anchor right there so this don't fly away. Anchor in all the corners. And then you got a little triangle flat foot there, and it's got 3 holes in it. So I took some metal stakes, staked it in. That's what we used to do. Another one on this side. Stakes. Okay. You know, pretty good. All right. So see, like I said, see that? I don't know if you can see it, but you can see right through it. The light's coming right through it. So I'll just take some tape. All right. Now, look it up there. I already got a hole in it. See? Came that way. Yeah, I could have took it back and got it, but I already had this together and I didn't really want to take it all apart. I'll put some Gorilla Tape over that. It'll be good. And here is another one. Another hole. 2 holes. I think. 2 holes, right? That's what I can see. 2 holes. And almost a hole over there. Okay? Like I said, this wasn't that much. It's only for my lawn tractor. Put my lawn tractor in here. My push mower. You know. A couple other things. So, let me tell you what I usually do. Because, you know, where I live, this will probably, you know, this will start ripping and splitting with the heat, you know. Yep. So what we do is, and when I say we, because my brother used to do this, he used to have a couple of these too, is we'll take a tarp and put right over it. Right now. You know, I have to go get one. And have it come all the way down. And hang over. And then we'll tie the tarp down at the bottom. So all the sun beats on the tarp. And we'll, you know, if it lasts a year or two, then we throw away the tarp and get another tarp, throw it on top. Okay? That's what we usually do. But this is the first one. I've had several of these ShelterLogics. But this is the first one that I've had that already came with a couple holes in it. It's up to you if you want to return it. But I'm just going to slap some Gorilla Tape on it. And then I'm going to tarp it anyway, so. Because they don't usually last that long. And I've used a lot of these. If this is something you're interested in, the link will be in the description below. But beware, when you try to pick one up, they usually don't have them there. You might have to wait. You can order them. A lot of times, though, the boxes are smashed and stuff, but this one was okay. But this one, the canvas already, well, canvas, it's not really canvas, but the outer shell already had a couple holes in it. But like I said, I'll fix that. It's no big deal. Appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up and hit the bell so you're notified. And we'll see you in the next video. And when I get a tarp, I'll show you what I do with it. Sorry for not filming everything. It was wicked hot and I totally forgot to pick the camera back up. And I was getting irritated with some things not going right. And I wanted to get done. Anyway, leave a comment. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.